Hi, welcome to part 2 of my finds for Saturday, June 27th, 2026. I had to cut off part 1 because it was getting too long. I was showing my key market finds to start with in the morning, and I was up to this. The guy had all kinds of things on his table, a few books, and he had this old French comic book, Kiwis in rough shape. I started looking through it, and I thought that the characters and drawings were cute or well drawn. I was curious enough to get it and go through it. I'm not sure if this is I don't think this is a French comic. I think it's a French cover of something else. No idea who the original artists are of this Kiwi character. Yeah, that's Western story. Bob Belly character there and gloves. And that was good. Interesting enough to pay $2 to browse through it. I got this for $2 after the Kiwi book. I got this. I saw that this is the guy who sells all kinds of stuff. I keep going back to my spick and span box, and he had this, and I wanted to get this for $5, but he said it came with a lamp that he had. And I don't want a lamp. I just needed this, a rigid plastic shade. It still has a Steinberg 60-watt bulb on it, and it still works. So I had to leave it there because he said in his van he had a lamp they didn't find yet. I came back later, and yeah, it had a lamp. I asked you if I could get it, and he said, "Oh, there's a lamp right here. It's $15." And I don't want that lamp. I just want this. 10, and I said, "Nah, I don't. I only need the shade." Okay, you can have the shade for $5. So I got it for $5. Why did I get this shade? There's a reason. It's because I recently got a lamp for a friend. I'll show it right here. This Yogi lamp, and the shade that came with it, although I know it's not the original shade, it's just a generic shade, as I mishandled it not so long ago, and it's getting unstuck here, so it's a little rough. So I decided to get a different shade, so I'll let him pick which he's visiting soon. He'll be able to pick the shade. And I'm keeping the ball because it still works on top of that. I collect everything Steinberg. Okay, so $5 for this. Then no need to say, that's not a purchase, that's something else. Oh, there we go. The guy had on his table a whole big pile of Paris Match magazines. And I went through the covers and the subject and decided to get 4 of them. They were $3 each, and I got all 4 of them for $10, so that's $2.50 each. And I thought the Brigitte Bardot ones were interesting. Here we have one from 1966, I think. I'll show you the date in a moment. Let me see what the date is. La Nouvelle Brigitte. Elle a sauté le mur dans la matraque, and other photos of Brigitte Bardot. Okay. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah. Okay, so there we go. While I was preparing the magazines for the video, I stumbled on this. It's so cute. Mettez un tigre dans votre moteur. SO. So cute. It's great Hollywood music. And, I don't know what's going on here. Is he scratching his elbow or showing the kid? And the kid is asking, don't you have a smaller one? Because it's about putting a tiger in your tank. Is you have a smaller? What's cool? Anyway, so that's from July 16th, 1966. La Nouvelle Brigitte. Cover is a little bit rough. Oops, little reflection. Another one, a second one here. Les seules photos du mariage de Brigitte Bardot. Forgot to prepare a page or... Oof. I think I found them. There we go. Keep forgetting the reflection. Yeah. Obviously it didn't last. What I hate about this guy is because of this damn guy that Brigitte told Serge Gainsbourg not to release Je t'aime moi non plus because he would have been jealous. F him. That would have been oh, that's where they are. Okay, anyway. Third one, another one. On the cover it doesn't show anything about. I forgot to get the title, the date of that one. July 23rd, 1966. This one is April 1st, 1967. Bébé débarque vaincu par la tempête. I wonder if she's with Gunter still or not anymore. I don't know. Alain Delon. And another one with Brigitte. It's La seule photo du voyage de noces de Brigitte Bardot, August 6, 1966. I thought would be interesting. I don't share her political views, but I mean I still am fan of several artists who did wrong things or had weird bad opinions about stuff, or I learned to separate the artist and the person and the art. And people have like double standards when it's time to cancel people or you know, not cancel people based on what they did wrong. Anyway, after that, I thought I was last purchase of the flea market. Yeah, Bag and Match magazines. And I left a little bit later than I wanted to, but I still managed to. I won't go into too much detail because I might do a video about the event itself. But I had a very busy day. The Friday night, I had to prepare food and stuff, and to bring with me along with my trusty flea market bag. I wore my dad's hat, a Tilly hat, where I could hide my credit card inside the hat, and I wore a shirt. I wore a shirt that I got the Friday before, and I got it delivered on time on 24th of June, and it's an Angine de Poitrine t-shirt, and I wore it at the concert that I went to. At the concert, the reason I'm mentioning the concert is because I got something here. I got these two CDs. Let me pick them up, and they go well with the rest of my little Angine de Poitrine collection. I have the two vinyl records here, and I got the two CDs at the souvenir shop of the concert. And I won't go into too much detail, but I arrived about 10 hours before the show. I was right against the fence, right in front, a little bit to the left. It was maybe like 10 to 15 people already there, maybe less, not sure. So I got and there was like there's no official number as of today, July 1st, of how many people were there or tried to get there, because they had to shut down the area. It was too many people. But I was right in front, was hectic, and I dance on every song. Yes, you can dance on Angine de Poitrine when you dig it. And the security people were handing out cold water bottles and aluminum bottles, the images for the Jazz Festival for 2026. There we go. And I didn't drink all day because I didn't want to have to pee. Although I did go to the bathroom a few times, because you know, when you wait 10 hours at a show, of course you start talking with the people around you, and I went to the bathroom a couple of times. I finished the one bottle I brought, just the bottom of one bottle. I brought almost no water. I drank this whole thing between songs, and I've asked for a second one in the middle of the concert. I got one, and I brought the bottles back. But I put the bottles in my bag with nothing but soft, unbreakable things, except for my two CDs. So this must have hit, and the CD box cracked at 3 places. But you know, I have empty cases. I have white ones. So I just didn't get around it. I'm going to open it and switch the box. It's just nothing serious. And because up to the very last minute, I was going to leave the bag on the ground next to the fence. I'm so glad I changed my mind, because people were creeping up on me. The space I had reserved. Now I'm going into too much detail, but basically just to show you a few more little images, just in case I don't make the other video, because there we go. I need to show you this picture here, right here. Preparing the pictures. Yeah. Well, I had this earlier. Now I have this. Let me put it full screen. Full screen. Okay, there we go. So I got on Monday, because this was Thursday, Sunday the 27th of June. On Monday, I got two local papers, the Journal de Montréal that had a small article there, and the Devoir. And lo and behold, I brought the newspapers back. Didn't have time to open them. I checked my email, and the guy that was two people next to me, you'll see very soon, wrote to me to say we were in the newspapers. Oh no! So I right away opened it, and we're here in this photo here. We'll see a zoom right in a second. Yeah. I'm right here with my dad's tilde hat, my black t-shirt, and my gray bag. And this guy right here, I forgot to ask him permission to say his name. We arrived. I was there. Those people were here, and this guy had reserved like a space here by putting some sort of towel on the ground. Okay, there you can't see it, but we're standing on a 2 feet deep platform about this high, this thick, and that's why a little bit higher than the people behind. So on the websites, the Devoir had another article on the website, and yeah, it starts with this photo, and I'm right here, but. It was like 100,000 people, I think, or more or less. It was crazy. Like it was like a separate world. It was like the crowd behind. It was us, and there was Angine de Poitrine right in front of us. Whoops, sorry about that. That's not what I wanted to show. What I wanted to show is the website, the article right here, or two on what's in French. I will put the link of this article in the description, and there we go. I'm right here, and it's to see a crowd of people here. It was amazing. I love this man, and again this photo with me right here. That's the one in the printed newspaper. So I was right up front. Oh, I forgot to say as well, this guy right here who's doing a selfie. He filmed the whole thing, a little bit shaky and everything and crazy, but he captured the craziness and the energy of being right in the front row. He made a video like starting from when he left home all the way to ordering a pizza after the show. You have to see his video on YouTube. What is this? I'm trying to look at his account. His account on YouTube is L'Ermite Flamboyant. If you want to check his 2-hour video. I hope it's listed. I just realized I don't know if he listed it. I'll have to check if it's under this account, or I might after I make sure it's not an unlisted link he gave me. I'm going to make sure that that's also in the description. So yeah, so it was I won't go into too much detail like I said, because I should make another video. But thanks for watching. Sébastien.